5 things I had to stop doing in order for my relationships to become healthy. Posting subliminal quotes when you and your partner get into it, stop that. Just cut it. Literally the only thing that is doing is telling everybody else that you and your partner is into it. That's it, that's all. Being reckless with your mouth when you and your partner is into it. Because once you're done being mad and you look at the situation, you're going to wish you didn't say half the things you said. Telling your single friends about the issues that you and your partner is having. Because single friends want single friends so that they can go out and do single things together. They're not going to tell you anything that is going to help fix your relationship. Comparing your relationship to those you see on social media. You can't do that. Because you don't know what is going on behind closed doors. You only know what that couple wants to show you. Taking relationship advice from those elders who have only ever had failed relationships. They'll consistently try to tell you what a man shouldn't be doing. Meanwhile, they don't have no man. Never had no man. You get what I'm saying? They can't keep a man to save their life, but they trying to talk to you about how to keep yours.
What's poppin', partners? It's JB2 Raw back in motion with another video, man. So this woman made a list of her top 5 things that she needed to evaluate about herself and change in order for her relationship to become significantly better. So I'm going to play the video, and afterwards I'll give my take on all 5 standpoints that she makes. So without further ado, let's get into it, man. Number 1, her first standpoint was making subliminal posts. This should be common sense. I don't know how it possibly couldn't have been common sense, but it is to me. You remember when Kanye said, IG got to be. IG got to be. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't just referring to her wanting attention and things of that nature. Well, at least I wasn't just taking it as that. My take was that, yes, she wants attention. I think that's what he was speaking of. But I had 3 other points to make in regards of IG got to be. You know what I'm saying? Either she's, all the gossiping that goes on social media. That's how IG got to be. And her putting her business out there, you guys' business out there, or either being in other people's business. That's how IG got to be. You feel me? And of course the options that she thinks that she has, that as well. I mean, when you think about it, no matter what kind of terms you are on with your girl or whatever the case may be, if she has social media, it's gonna be subliminals thrown, whether it's good or bad. She might just type a subliminal where things are going good to her or whatever the case may be, and she's posted some lovey-dovey type stuff. Who you think that's going toward? If you're the guy that she, thinks about. You're that. But they believe in rosters nowadays. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be okay with knowingly sharing a woman. I wouldn't be. You dig what I'm saying? But let's just say you're that guy. You're him in her eyes. You're the one she thinks about. She gonna make lovey-dovey type stuff and all that about you too. That's called a subliminal. It's just not a bad one. And when things are going rough, if she's this type to disrespect a man, she shouldn't have a man. Hey, she might make a bad subliminal. You dig what I'm saying? I remember I was talking to one chick and I never checked her social media. I didn't give a damn. But after we stopped talking or whatever the case may be, well, when things were rocky, you feel me? I did not know this mother had everybody in our business. You dig what I'm saying? That's a no-no, baby. I'm a private person. I don't like people being in my business because I don't be in other people's business. But I never bothered to check the social media. That was on me. You dig what I'm saying? Now, if I have the social media from now on, of course, I check it. You feel me? Not all the time, but I check it. I might just run across something. You feel me? That I need to see. But anyway, the second point she made, a reckless mouth, another one that's common sense. I'm feeling like DJ Khaled in this motherfucker, another one. And I don't like giving certain dudes shout outs because they be getting disrespected by their wives, you know what I'm saying? But y'all get the joke. Don't think that's me calling him a real man. I don't know him. Y'all know he just say we the best and another one and all that. That's the only thing I'm referring to. That's it. I don't know him, but I seen him get disrespected by his wife on the goddamn countless amounts of times on the internet. And I don't mean no disrespect by that, but I don't know him. Don't say, oh, he giving these simps a shout out and blah blah blah. I don't know him. But let's get to it. Reckless mouth. There should never be a time where a woman is reckless with her mouth towards you or anybody, you know what I'm saying? Because especially if it's with somebody else, especially if it's with you as well. You're putting your life in jeopardy because at the end of the day, she's gonna want you to protect her. You feel me? That's why when I see a man that has a woman with a reckless mouth that is out in public disrespecting another dude, I don't respect him automatically. You feel me? I be wanting to tell him like, bro, get your pet in check. Yeah, you heard me, pet. I don't look at that as no woman because she's not understanding. I don't look at her as an animal either. It's just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just talking. You feel me? But I be like, bro, get your pet in check. You feel me? I can't look at her as a woman. I can't look, damn sure not a lady. You can't tame her. And I ain't saying you should be dealing with women that feel like they should be tamed and all that. A woman should automatically be feminine, period. Just like they expect a man to automatically be masculine. Oh, you gotta put me in my masculine. Don't that shit sound dumb? Exactly. So why the hell do women say, you gotta put me in my feminine? No, you're just not feminine. You're just not feminine. But anyway, when I see a woman with a reckless mouth out in public, I automatically don't respect her man that she's with, because you don't understand that she's putting your life and your freedom in jeopardy, and probably her own as well, her own life. He doesn't understand that. That's why he sits back and don't say anything. This is YouTube, so I'm gonna keep it, you know what I'm saying, PG-13. We grown or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna keep it civil, man. You feel me? But he a bitch, man. I don't respect guys like that. A woman has never came out of her mouth all crazy about another man while she was around me. You feel me? And I ain't even got to tell them that. I don't. I never have to tell them. She doesn't respect you, and she doesn't give a damn. She don't give a damn about your damn life or your freedom. She's coming out of her mouth all crazy toward you, or especially somebody else, because you know how you gonna react to it. You probably don't put your hands on her or nothing like that. You probably just walk away. That's you. You don't know how somebody else gonna react to her having a reckless mouth toward them. So get your pet in check. You feel me? And shit, at the end of the day, the woman is actually calling subconsciously, she's calling her man a bitch as well. You feel me? Because she's basically saying subconsciously that he's not going to do nothing. He's going to continue let me run my mouth and ramble on. You dig what I'm saying? He probably doesn't care about his own freedom of life. He's not going to check me about it. He's not going to do anything. So I'm going to continue to run my mouth. That's why I look at that guy as somebody that I just can't respect. That's why I look at those type of guys like that. Your woman is showing you that she doesn't respect you and she doesn't give a damn about your freedom or your life. Women that truly embrace or that are embodiments of femininity don't do that at all. They don't come out of their mouth all reckless, period. Especially towards another man. If your so-called woman is doing that, you don't have a woman. You have a bitch. That's a female dog. Get your pet in check. Or stop dealing with her. Or she gonna drag you down to hell with her. Women that are the embodiment of femininity, they're gonna talk it out with you, or they're gonna leave you. Leave you fully alone, or just go home and enjoy some time to herself. Think about it, marinate on it, reflect, brainstorm, without fucking off on somebody else, by the way. Meaning her loyalty is still to you. She's not going giving out her number because she's mad at you and her Instagram and going to go hoe off and, we outside tonight, or none of that. That's a feminine woman. That other stuff is a hoe. You see, it's a difference between a hoe, a bitch, a woman, and a lady. I'll get to that on a different video. But yeah, that's a hoe, which means you cuffed a hoe, buddy. We should laugh at you. All us men should laugh at you. But the thing about it, a hoe is better than a bitch every day of the week to me. Because a bitch can be a hoe and a horrible person. A hoe is she just promiscuous. You feel me? But I'll talk about that on another video. A bitch is never a good person. But before I go to the next point, I want to say kudos to this woman. Give her poetry snaps, man. You dig what I'm saying? Because okay, she went through these things or whatever the case may be, but she learned from them and grew from them. You know what I'm saying? And became a better person, a better significant other. So poetry snaps for her. That's very rare in this society, sadly. Because women tend to make the same damn mistakes in men, so-called mistakes in men, their whole damn lives. They never grow. They never get better. They never improve in any way, shape, or form because they always are narcissists. Always looking at everybody else being the problem, never holding themselves accountable, never accepting the accountability that another person tries to, you know what I'm saying, put upon them. They just, that's you're never gonna grow at all. Keep making the same damn decisions. So kudos to her. Poetry Snaps. Let's get it. She learned it while she's still young too. She looks like she's in her, I would say 20s. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no some 40-some-year-old chick just now learning. Like, you're too old for that, baby. You were supposed to learn damn near 2 decades ago. 2 decades ago, matter of fact, at the very least. Next point she said was telling your single friends, well, her single friends, y'all's relationship business and all that. That's self-explanatory. She kind of hit the nail right on top of the head. You know what I'm saying? Single friends are going to usually give the wrong advice because they're miserable and they want their homegirl to come back outside with them and hoe around. What these women don't tend to understand is that those women that try to get them to come back outside and all that don't want their relationships to, work out and things of that nature. They're not their friends. That's what they don't understand. And it's crazy in this society how women will try to influence their little hoe friends, will try to influence them to stick with the guy that isn't good for them. You dig? But the good guy, oh, he's boring. Girl, come on outside. Girl, blah, blah, blah. They not trying to influence her to stick with the good man. It's always the terrible ones. But her being her own person, she's supposed to know this shit anyway. You don't need your friends' advice to know who's good for you, who's not. That's that hive-minded shit. Your hive mind is supposed to belong to your dad until you find your husband. Then your mind is supposed to belong to your husband, meaning your mind is supposed to be aligned with your husband's mind. That's who your hive mind is supposed to go to, not your little hoe ass friends. The next point that she made was this is the fourth point she made, was comparing her life to the lives on social media of other people. This one, of course, plays into the fantasies that women create in their heads. It also plays into and feeds that covetous spirit that the Americanized people seem to have nowadays. They want it, I got it. If they want it, I need it. If they want it, then I want it. How they got it and I can't have it, huh? I want that too. You see how their life is? I want a life like that. You see what he bought her? I want that. He bought his wife a $230 million yacht, and you bought me a ring from TJ Maxx. Why I can't have a $230 million yacht? He bought her a jet, and you only bought me a $20,000 bag. Why you can't buy me a jet? You bought me a Bugatti, and he bought her a whole damn UFO. Why I can't have a UFO? They always thinking about other people's lives. What I said earlier, not minding their damn business in other people's business. Either putting your business out there in other people's business, you feel me? Or the other one that I said. The last take that she had was taking advice, I'm saying, from the wrong people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's some older people out there that can give you some sound advice, but most of them ain't giving these women that because they're too bitter to understand. Well, the young women are their minds are too clouded. You dig what I'm saying? For them to understand that those older women are purposely giving them, most of the time, horrible advice because they're bitter. The best advice is going to come from a man that doesn't worship women. You dig what I'm saying? That is a strong, masculine man. And doesn't hate women either. That's who the best advice is going to come from. Or a woman that was in her shoes before. You dig? That switched her whole persona. She used to be like her, but now she's not. She's a feminine, kind woman full of substance. You dig what I'm saying? Or a woman that was just raised that way, that has always been that way. Those are the only 3 people you get advice from. Everybody else is a no-go. But yeah, women need to open up their ears to the men that hold them accountable, that don't worship them, that are wise men, that don't hate women either. You dig what I'm saying? Some of the best advice you're going to hear in your life. But they were raised to be these little feminists and things of that nature. I don't listen to no man. I don't blah, blah, blah with no man. I don't blah, 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 blah with no man. Okay, well then you won't have a man, sweetheart. No problem. we'll fall back. No matter how much you think you can get a man, what I mean by, and what us men mean by you won't have a man is that you won't keep one. You won't keep one. No problem. Just keep getting passed around like an NFL pigskin. Your choice. It doesn't matter to us. And the reason why I say that, I mean, y'all brothers know this, but the reason why I say women shouldn't take advice from anybody outside of those three demographics that I named was that because simps are untrustworthy. We know that. And those older women are bitter. Those that aren't feminine. You know what I'm saying? Women full of substance and values. Why are you taking advice from somebody that is just like you? She's just the older version of you. And you see, she had to either settle, she can't keep a man, or she lonely. You want to end up like that? Because some of them are married, but that doesn't make them wives. It was an idiot married her. She had to settle. That's not her first choice. She would have been with the dude. Her first choice was some of the dudes that she screwed over in the past. You feel me? Or some of the dudes that just weren't good for her. Those were her first options. Not the dude she's finally settled down with. Because if she still had her youth, she wouldn't be settling down with the sucker. You dig what I'm saying? I said this in another video. I brought up a scripture, Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach, chapter 37, verse 10. Do not take counsel from those that envy thee. Meaning, don't take counsel from those that are jealous of you, of your youth, that wish they could have made other decisions in their youth, but it's too late now. Or they wish that they were still young to make those bad decisions that they used to make in their youth. They're bitter. She envies you. Never take advice from those that envy you. That's in the scriptures. And this is by no means all older women. You dig what I'm saying? I hear some women on here giving out some wonderful advice, and they can get this shit too. So the single ones, though. Some of the single ones. You feel me? Some of them. Not all of them. You feel me? But they give out wonderful advice. But most of them are bitter. Or just giving out, they just talking what they don't know. Don't know what the hell they talking about. Just talking. Talking like they know men. Meanwhile, us men are just like, that's some of the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. I hope they're not going to listen to that. Just shaking our head. They're going to listen to it. They're going to listen to it. But anyways, fellas, all in all, I agree with her sentiments. You dig what I'm saying? That's just some food for your thoughts, though, man. It's JB2 Raw. Make sure you keep the Most High first. Stay up, stay strong, and stay out the way, man. If you got any knowledge, facts, truth, or even a chuckle out of this video, man, feel free to like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, share the video, man, and let me know how you feel about the video in the comments, man. Until next time and all the time, stay raw. Also, if you would like to donate to the channel or whatever the case may be, man, the Cash App is in the bio. Feel free. Peace.